Hey Nick, it's time to do that Whiskey in the Woods video. You ready?
I'm ready. Sounds good. I love the woods. I love whiskey, and it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's a little windy. Let's do this.
Cheers. I'm gonna be like, I'm getting a little bit of cow patty sliding through.
What's up, Whiskey fam? I got Nick the Fish in the house.
How you guys doing?
Well, I guess we decided to go camping, and you know, I had to bring some special bottles, and I thought, well, we need some camping whiskey. I brought the Cataleja, which is a fairly new release. The reason I want to try this is I still see it on the shelves. You can still see the stuff online, and this was a bottling that was to commemorate their 15-year anniversary. And I don't think you had it either, right?
No, I've never tried it. It's for their 15-year anniversary, like Israel said, and 59%. So it's got a little punch to it. Texas.
Texas. This will be yours, my friend. Now, if you guys are tuned into the channel and you want to upgrade your drinking game, you can hit me up, message me, get a hold of me. I know you've had a sip or two from a Whiskey One Glencairn from time to time.
Most of the whiskey tastes better in my Whiskey One Glencairn.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. The backstory behind the Cataleja, and I'm going to read off the label here, just, you know, pardon me here. This one was, wow, this was aged in a variety of decommissioned Sherry Solera puncheons, Moscatel, wow, I can't even say it, Amontillado Dulce, Oloroso, and Palo Cortado, which, do you know what Palo Cortado means? Cut wood, I think. In reverence of the past, we honor our elders by viewing the horizon through their lens, learning the lessons we need to chart our own course. Cataleja. So there's a lot going on in this glass. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on in this bottle. So I'm going to give this one back to you. It was to commemorate the 15-year anniversary of Balcones. So, man, when I first tried this, because I did have a sip of it, I was at the Balcones distillery with my dad. I happened to be visiting him in Austin, and I decided to coax him into driving all the way to Waco. And this was on tap. Tried it, and I'll be honest, I didn't know what to think of it. There just seemed to be a lot going on. And I don't know if it was just something I ate that day, but I wanted to give it another try.
There's a lot of barrel finishes. It's complex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining.
Yeah, and so I'm part of we're both part of the Cult of Balcones Facebook group. And matter of fact, you just recently did a barrel pick, right?
I did. We just did a Cult of Balcones barrel pick, finished in brimstone. We're actually fully aged in ex-brimstone barrels. We'll probably be doing a review on that one soon.
We got to, yeah. Well, you let me try what was left of that sample bottle. And now that we have the bottles, I'm going to definitely want to do something like that. But as far as the Cataleja, just know that this is one of those fancy bottles, right? You get this bottle, you're in for a treat. This is not going to be a simple whiskey. What I remember is that you need to take time enjoying it, and I just didn't have enough time to enjoy it while I was at the distillery. I was with my pops. So now that I do have time camping, I think now's the perfect time to really get into it and explore it. The nose is complex, isn't it? Like really complex.
You get the wine finishes, I'd say the sherry comes through. There's a little bit of a funkiness.
Peach cobbler?
In a good way. I love that. I love that barrel funk from a wine-aged whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that wine must, right? Mm-hmm. It's earthy, a little umami going on there.
If it doesn't have it, what's the point of aging them in those barrels?
Mm-hmm. 100. A lot of peach, a lot of orchard fruit, right? But I do get the like fruity, dark fruit notes, the berries, right?
I'm gonna switch hands.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to maybe get into this.
I think so. Let's just get right into it, man, because it's one of those whiskeys, again, like you could spend a lot of time like picking it apart, but I just want to jump right into it.
It is peachy. You get peach pit, like it's.
Cheers, my friend.
There's a lot.
Mm, mm, mm. Holy shit, that is good. Okay. Got some heat?
It's got a little, it's got some punch to it.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting, this
128.
might sound kind of weird.
128 or 118 proof?
It's 59,
118
so
proof.
yeah.
What were you
It
saying?
tastes like, if any, I don't think I've actually
Look at
had
that.
this, but peach.
While we're doing whiskey in the woods, you know, the insects want whiskey too. I just hope it doesn't go in my glass.
It's happened to me before.
Uh-huh. What were you saying now?
Peach bread pudding, like
Yeah.
like a sweet breadiness, very intense.
I'm
And
telling
that
you, look, he
peach
wants to
comes
get in
through.
this.
It's a smart butterfly.
It is. It is. The butterfly has a nose for good whiskey, for sure. Yeah, man.
Dude, it's
definitely
crazy.
a lot of peach. I'm like peach cobbler. I want to say like banana pudding, but it's got a ton of
It's
creaminess.
got a thick, like a bready pudding.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
different in a really good way.
Marshmallow. I get some toasted marshmallow on here.
When you're gonna do something special for an anniversary, you have to make sure it's not the same. It's not the same as everything else, and this definitely is unique and delicious.
It is, man. It does bring heat. Like, I don't know if it's just a proof or something we ate, but it feels like it does have a little heat to it.
First sip, you could feel it in the mouth and all the way down.
Uh-huh. Right in the cockle or
Yeah.
subcockle area, right? For sure.
The metacockle.
The metacockle. I like the metacockle area. That's where the magic happens. All right, so going back to the nose, a lot of brown sugar, a tiny bit of chocolate, like some sweet milk chocolate, and vanilla, and custard. And it just kind of helps to taste it and then go back to that nose to really pick it apart a little bit better. But I'm gonna go in for another sip, man.
That funky malty grain is on the nose. I love it.
So we are here in Southern Colorado. We wanted to take a trip to Pagosa Springs, and we kind of took a little bit of a detour. We're not exactly in the heart of Pagosa Springs. We are in, I couldn't even tell you because my brother Dennis drove us or led the way. And it was kind of a pain. He has to find a good, decent
There's a lot of
camp
people
spot.
out here camping.
Uh-huh.
We found a spot that we're pretty secluded for the most part. It's
For
nice.
the most part, yeah. Oh, yeah. And while we were doing some hiking, these guys were trying to do some fishing, Nick and my brother Dennis. I was like, what is over there? And I saw this like makeshift teepee. There's another makeshift teepee just that way, much bigger than this. But I was like, man, we got to film over here. It's kind of a cool little spot. I mean, it's so cool that the butterflies won't leave us alone. So there's that.
It looked perfect.
Nice. That's a little spot. All right. So overall thoughts and impressions on this. Like, it retails for $125 right now, about there. Do you feel like it's worth?
Yeah, I actually thought it was more. That's
Okay.
not bad.
You definitely get your money's worth, in my opinion. But you always tend to get your money's worth with Balcones. I've never gotten a bottle that I was like, wasn't quite worth what I paid for it, because they're usually very reasonably priced. I think this might have been one of the few bottlings that are a little bit above $100. So they definitely have like respectable prices, good value. So my hat's off to Balcones for always like making sure that happens, even if maybe they're not directly responsible for that. I don't know. I'm gonna go one more sip and then let you know what my thoughts and opinions are on who this speaks to the most. So cheers again. Man, the flavor just lingers. We're about to get rained on.
It's gotten more peachy. It's not an everyday drinker. This is a special bottle, and it's different. It's something that is not what you'll be drinking all the time. It doesn't taste like, it's an American single malt, right?
Yeah, yep.
So it already isn't going to be like the everyday bourbon that most people are used to.
Right.
And they definitely took it up a notch.
Yeah, I think that's definitely, I think that's one thing to leave with. That's the impression I also get, is that they took it up a notch. If you guys have already had Balcones single malt, their flagship single malt, and then you want to go to this, just know that it is a few steps above that. Like, they stepped their game up with this. There's a lot of complexity. They use a lot of barrels, for God's sake. I mean, they really tried to push the envelope of what you could do already with a great single malt as it is. But great whiskey, I really enjoy it, man. And you know what? Now that I go to those return sips, the heat doesn't hit as hard as it did initially. So I don't know, maybe it was the hike up here that just kind of winded me. I don't know.
Probably.
Probably.
You're pretty out of shape.
I look out of shape, huh? All right, fellas. Well, actually, ladies and gents, if you're still watching, consider becoming a Patreon, supporting the channel. We love to get your support. We want to make the channel grow, and being a Patreon is how you can help us do that. You can also help us by buying merch. And like I said, these Glencairns are widely available. So go to our whiskeyonechannel.com website. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to check that out. There's plenty of merch there. We sell shirts, Glen hats. We got the Glencairns. What else we got? Oh, we have a 291 barrel pick that Nick actually helped pick. Matter of fact, there's still plenty of bottles left. I know this is a Balcones whiskey video, but if you like Colorado whiskey, or if you've ever had 291, or maybe if you haven't, you want a big, bold whiskey, that's what you get.
We could kind of highlight how good my palate is a little bit. So,
I think you should.
So those two bottles that I was part of the picks, guaranteed delicious.
Guarantee. So you heard it here first. He guarantees is going to be delicious.
Money back guarantee, but you have to get with Balcones or 291 if you don't like it.
That's
not
right.
On
that's where the money back will come from, right? Okay, gotcha. All right. Thanks all for sticking around and supporting the channel. Here at Whiskey One, it's about the one you enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, tripod man, come on.